Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Let's see who's in the chat. I think I saw moving in silence. Yes. Hey, NCA&T. Good morning. I know it's early, guys. It's not even 8 o'clock. And a lot of you housewives who have kids who are now out of school don't even have to get up and get out of bed early in the morning. So, good morning, guys. How are you? We have 57 in the bushes official. So, you guys might be getting dressed, trying to get out the house, driving into your good job. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I hope everyone had a great day. It's Tuesday morning and I literally just watched Housewives. I didn't get to watch it Sunday night. I didn't watch it yesterday. We were up and out. I posted a vlog yesterday, so definitely listening while I work. Okay, thank you, Queen. Good morning, Queen Nay. How are you? Um, and that is perfectly fine, guys, because we're going to go and do a couple of reactions really quick. And on the agenda today, I am going to talk Real Housewives over on Real Talk Bougie. And I've got a bunch of topics I want to talk about over there. I know we've been kind of reoccurring talking about frenemies. I think the frenemy concept is so real, guys. I mean, I think that as I think about just my life and my friendships and relationships that I've had with women over the years. There definitely have been some friends that I called friends that were actually really frenemies. People who were just not my friend. Okay, not a friend. Maybe not necessarily a foe, but not necessarily like a true blue um sister friend, right? Someone maybe who I knew, an acquaintance, an associate, all of those things. But just lots to talk about. And this season of Real Housewives to me is really flaring that up because you see a couple of women who've known each other for a good period of time. And then you have some friends who are new to each other and just seeing the dynamics. And I think it's really interesting. But tonight we're going to just kind of recap and react to the actual episode. But I wrote down several topics that just kind of like some really great examples of just some dynamics that we see in relationships that we have with each other, even ones that how they play out here on the YouTube streets is very interesting. And I just think that they're worth talking about because, a lot of people love to talk about all of this female women's empowerment and sister love and, building up the black woman or building up our female relationships and all of this stuff. But the conversations just never seem to happen to me. There's always conversations about what's not happening and what people should do, what they ought to do. But inevitably, we always, people turn up and out for the shits. So, and that's okay because I love having a good time online, but I think it's also a good time to um, talk about real topics that kind of affect us because having a bad friend in your life can have lots of effects throughout many different facets of your life, especially when your friendships are tied into like your marriage or also like your kids. Like if you're good friends with someone and your kids are friends with someone and your husband is friends with the others, like it can have so many different ripple effects and how you handle those situations because just because you're not friends with someone now, it's kind of like that can have an effect on your kids social, your husband, all of those things, your boyfriend, whatever the case might be. But anyway, I was thinking about all of that while watching Real Housewives. So But yeah, this week's episode was really good. It was kind of the where we left off when Sheree was left on the streets of Philadelphia waiting for Tyrone, looking oh so silly, you know. And it's not silly to get stood up because a lot of people get stood up, and getting stood up can happen, but it typically doesn't happen when you're in a beautiful fox fur and with a camera crew waiting to film you on one of the top reality shows ever. Okay, that's embarrassing. So yeah, Sheree went through it, but hopefully this is a lesson learned for her. But you know, sometimes that low self-esteem is just so low that you start to kind of settle or, you know, justify why something happened. And when you believe in something that's just not real, I mean, you can almost kind of make it whatever you want it to be. So anyway, guys, Olivia Pope, good morning, hun. How are you? Good morning. It's early, so I know a lot of you are kind of thrown off by my earlier schedule, but now that Farah's out of school, guys, just set your notifications because um, I honestly was ready to go live an hour ago, and I was gonna do it on Real Talk Bougie, but I just said, let me go ahead and finish watching what I'm watching, and watched Andy Cohen, and finished cleaning up the kitchen after I made lunch for my husband. And no, I did not go back to sleep, which I really could have and probably should have, just to get some extra rest. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's time to get this day started and continue to keep moving because can't get where you want to go standing still, right? Unless where you want to be is where you're at. So, and enough on that. Anyway, guys, let's talk about a couple of things that happened yesterday. I think you can tell by the title or what's in the description box what we're going to talk about. I did. Watched these videos yesterday. I thought they were super, I mean, kind of a little bit interesting. I guess I don't know if we should start off with Jasmine or not. Let's just start off with Olivia real quick because I don't think it should take very long. I don't want it to take very long. So, Olivia took us to Ross yesterday, guys. It was a little bit kind of depressing. I don't know what, I mean, it doesn't appear that she has anything going on. I'm not sure what's going on over there, but she gave kind of a little Easter speech about kind of what's going on and expectations um and just kind of addressing the elephant in the room a little bit about what is going on, what's not going on, but still saying absolutely nothing. Saying nothing, guys. She said a lot and didn't say much at all. So let's get into it. She's actually at Ross, and if this is not one of the most dirtiest, unorganized Rosses I've ever seen, but there seem to be a lot of people shopping at this moment. So let's get into it. She's with her baby and Mr. AJ, aka Chicago Smart, and we're going to hear what Olivia has to say about what is actually going on.
There's my mom back there looking for a present. We got AJ right here, Mr. AJ, A to the J, period. I'm actually over here looking for clothes for him. I mean, I don't really need anything, but I'm just looking. This is what I found him so far.
I don't know. It's on 125. Is that
I don't know if I'm
okay
gonna
for
get
you
it though, but
guys?
it's real cute. It says "Ride the Wave," Papa. Ride the Wave, and it comes with some shorts, and then this little shirt, and it comes with some shorts. I thought that was cute. And then this one, baby, move your head. This one says "Cruising with Mommy," and then it has another onesie, and it has some pants. So I don't know if I'm gonna get those. I don't know yet, but here he is. And
My thing is, don't like either the kid needs clothes or not. So what's, and if your pockets are short, why are you shopping? Get to that laundry machine, the washing machine, and wash up the clothes. I mean, the boy can't be but 3, 4 months old. He surely hasn't worn out his clothes. Maybe he didn't pack enough because maybe he didn't expect to be gone for a whole entire month away from clothes that are probably he's sizing out of that could be in Florida. But at the end of the day, like if the kid needs clothes, I'm sure those sets don't cost more than like $7.99 or $9.99. I'm going to need for Loyalty Gang to send Olivia some cash apps so that she can go to Ross and buy your nephew some clothes, Loyalty Gang, because um it's just I don't know. Something's obviously up, and it is what it is, but girl, uh oh how the mighty have fallen, huh?
Yeah, we're just. Oh, and I also got him some teething rings. Where's my mom? Over there. Okay, I'm gonna go meet my mom over there. I really, sorry, ma'am. I really want to
Hi,
find
your
him
spoiledness. Hey,
some shoes.
Shay.
Sorry, Papa.
Hi,
There you go.
Mysterious. Good
And he's like strapped in
morning.
correctly, so I don't want him to fall. But this is how we're looking.
Hi,
This
Dej.
is how me and together are looking. It's been like a really relaxing Sunday. Oh my god, my freaking leg. You guys, yesterday I was sitting down, right? On the bed. And oh my god, you know what? This music is probably gonna get me copywritten. Hold on, y'all.
No, now I'm not trying to impress you anymore. Spending all this time trying to get you on my mind. Oh,
I can talk to you guys. Like maybe fall asleep. So I can talk to you guys for a minute. Okay. So last night I was sitting on the bed and I was sitting like with my legs like this. And my computer was like in the middle of my legs and I was working on the computer. So I went to get I put my legs together and I heard something crack. And like on the inside of my leg, oh my god, it cracked, y'all. I screamed. Okay, I was in so much freaking pain, girl. I was in so much freaking pain. And I've had a lot of that, like bones moving and shifting and stuff ever since I had the baby. I think that when I had him, he really, just misplaced some things. My bones were kind of all over the damn place. So
Does she not understand how stupid that sounds? So you popped, um, I mean, she may have popped a tendon or something. I'm sure it was not a bone. Um, let's listen to that story one more time. It sounds ridiculous, but if you would get up and go walk around a little bit and exercise that body of yours, maybe do some stretching, do some walking, maybe when you just sitting, the fact that you're just sitting and hurting yourself at 31 years old makes you sound like you're about 75. Okay? I would be concerned.
just misplaced some things. My bones were kind of the baby. I think that when I had him, he really, you know, and I've had a lot of that, like bones moving and y'all. I screamed. Okay,
God.
and I heard something crack. My computer was like in the middle of my legs, and I was working on the computer. And I was sitting like with my legs like this, and my computer was like in the middle of my legs, and I was working on the computer. So I went to get up. I put my legs together, and I heard something crack. And like on the inside of my leg, oh my god, it cracked, y'all. I screamed. Okay, I was in so much freaking pain, girl. I was in so much freaking pain. And
Stretch.
I've had a lot of that,
Drink
like
water.
bones moving and shifting and stuff ever since I had the baby. I think that when I had him, he really, just misplaced some things. My bones were kind of all over the damn place. So anyway,
What was what
I'm gonna show you
was
all something.
what
But
was it
anyway,
that
it was
she
super painful.
said
But ever since
that made her feel like she needed to be on the verge of tears because you're sitting in a back bedroom and you are working on a bed and you go to close your legs and it feels like a bone moved around? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's get to about this part. This video is not very long. She is sitting, I guess, over by the fitting room. I don't know if her mom, what her mom is doing, but basically she's kind of explaining a little like I'm curious what is really going
I
on,
had him, like the
but
one
she's
leg
been
has been
gone
messed
from
up.
home for a
So
long
my leg is
time.
still messed up. Okay, my mom is taking forever. I swear to bejesus. I'm not gonna say Jesus, but I swear to bejesus. She be taking forever. She be getting so distracted in these damn stores. I'm sitting down. Period. Okay.
Yeah, it's no fun shopping when you don't have any money.
So anyway,
She's so used to
so
her
yes,
legs being
hey, it's
spread that
me.
they
A
crack
lot of
when she
people
puts them
are
together.
kind of like making stuff
Oops.
up as they always do about like my situation and what I'm doing and where I'm going and where I'm living and where I'm not living and girl. So basically, um, there is a lot going on right now. I'm not gonna get too in detail with you guys about it, but there's a lot of moving pieces to this puzzle. Okay. Um, People were wondering like why I hadn't been home. Look at my nails. My nails are still jacked up.
They're not jacked up. They just need to be done, and you can't get them done when you don't have money. Are you noticing how disgusting this Ross is? This is the type of Ross. Ross to me, I don't like Ross so much. Ross is always like messy. And maybe because they do have good stuff, it gets picked over very quickly. I don't know, but I'm a Marshalls person before I'm a Ross and TJ Maxx. Ross just always looks picked over and messy. It just does to me. And this Ross is very busy that she's at. So basically, she's now talking about there's a lot of stuff going on. Who knows? There's always a lot of stuff going on. Anyone's life has a lot of stuff going on, but, I guess she doesn't wanna say, and I guess we'll figure out eventually when she doesn't go back home. I don't know.
People are wondering like why I haven't been home. Where's all my stuff? Did I pawn all my stuff? Did I sell all my stuff? Well, it's a long story. Another thing is I started Throwback Sundays. I posted a vlog today of when I just had Robin and Christian. You guys, watching that vlog, it was just sorry, y'all. I'm getting emails. Watching that vlog, it was such a beautiful vlog. It really made me cry. My babies were so little, and I'm so happy that I have those videos, and I'm happy to share them. As long as you guys like don't make it about
See, there she goes again. As long as you guys don't make it like, you know what? Stop reading your comments. If you can't handle the comments and you can't handle the commentary, too bad. At the end of the day, you are going all the way back in time to a point where you had 2 kids, not even 3 kids. You were with a man and you're trying to edit him out. But the thing is, Olivia, unlike your real life, yeah, you can't edit Gerard out. You know why? Because when you could have edited him out of your life, you decided to have a baby with him, and then another baby, and then another baby. Okay. And then get married. You've made one decision after another that contradicts anything that you've ever said about this man, because you woke up every day for about 8 or 9 years and decided to be with someone, make babies with him, have a family with him, and marry him. And that's nobody's fault but your own if you're not happy about the decisions that you made. At the end of the day, it is what it is. And you can go back to the first vlog. You can go back to when there were no vlogs and tell us a story time with a trip down memory lane. The bottom line is this man was part of your life for roughly about a third of your life, and there's not a whole lot of editing that you can do to get him out of there. He was still in the video. So her saying that she tried to edit him out the video, yeah, you can't edit him out. He's all up in there. Those 2 kids that have his face.
you know who, because it's really not like I made it a thing to edit out all his parts because I
Yeah,
don't
but
want
you're
him in my
making it a thing
videos.
to talk about
You guys
it
already know
now.
this. I don't want him part of my channel. I don't want. I really just want to remember those moments I had with my babies.
You can't remember those moments with
And
the
yeah, so I
babies
hope you guys are
without him.
enjoying
She's
Throwback
crazy.
Sunday.
I think she's
It's been a
actually
very
losing her
relaxing
mind,
Sunday.
guys.
We saw some family today. We went and got some food. Then I went to Coffee Bean. Y'all know what Coffee Bean is?
Yes, it's a
Yeah, I'm
coffee
like right
shop.
here in the middle, so I
Duh.
just like talking to myself. Sure I am. She's so cute. Taking myself. So why people are like so pressed on knowing like if I'm still at my apartment or not. If I'm not, and say I am living at my grandma's.
I don't understand how people put up their life on social media and can't understand why people want to follow up. Like, if you're going to put your life up as entertainment, then people are going to have questions about what you're putting up. Like, oh, what happened? Or, oh, you made a lasagna? How'd you make that? Hey, Lenice, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone in the bushes. Guys, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Your girl is live early. Girl, we are making the most out of this summer, and it is not a joke out here. We are moving. We are moving on. Okay. Social media, gosh, guys, I'm sorry. Social media most common pitfall. Sorry about that. So it's not social media missed, it's social media most common pitfall. Right now, public scrutiny. That's leading from behind. That's number 4. Failed relationships, the old social media curse, right? Damage control lifestyle, warped reality. Which one is it? I think we see a lot of that, all of that in a lot of what we see on this internet at the moment, especially as it pertains to these mummies. Um, but yeah, damage control. Yeah, damage control, believe it or not, guys, can be a lifestyle. It can. It can. When you are always trying to spin, when you are always explaining, when you care too much about the public scrutiny. I think one of the pitfalls of really being affected by the public scrutiny is that you might end up in damage control lifestyle. And damage control lifestyle, I don't think is a good place to be at all. Um it's just not. But we'll talk more about this as we go on. But guys, don't forget to vote. What is the most common pitfall? Is it the warped reality? Is it the failed relationships? Is it the public scrutiny? I mean, I think that's probably almost like a no-brainer. The public scrutiny will be there when you are on social media. I don't care if it's you guys in the bushes who may not have a channel. But you have a Facebook page and you put something up and your auntie's like, "Why'd you just put that up?" Or, "You shouldn't take pictures holding a beer can." Or, it's no one's business that you guys went out on Friday night. Or, "You still with that bum?" That kind of stuff. I mean, you're going to get public. I get public scrutiny, and so will you, and so does Nene Leakes, and so does Mariah Carey and Beyonce. At the end of the day, your Instagram page may have less followers than Beyonce, I'm assuming, right? But at the end of the day, public scrutiny just is, because trust and believe, you put something up that your sister doesn't like, she's calling. All right. And Cardi B put something up, somebody is tweeting. Okay. So Olivia is sitting up here in Ross right now looking oh so busted. But at least she looks like she took a shower, and she's with baby boy sitting outside the fitting room waiting for her mother, who I guess is doing some shopping at Ross, that dirty ass Ross that they're sitting in. Look at the shoe piles back there. It's awful.
Miss House.
I don't like
Kids are
Ross.
looking at me crazy. Kids are so funny. Kids like
Why would people be
don't
looking at you
mind
crazy? It looks like
staring.
you're on
Like I
FaceTime. They
guess
don't know that you're
adults like know
filming a
what's up, so
vlog.
adults just like do their own thing. But I don't really care. Everyone can look at me if they want. But I don't know why it's like so. Why people want to know so bad? If I am living with my grandma now, like I'm living with my grandma now.
Why do people want to know so bad? You know what? You're not just some lady that people see at the bus stop. You have a channel that you put up like, I don't does she really not understand that you have a channel with, at one time, almost 100,000 subscribers? People, it's not that people want to know so bad, they're following your story. And if you would grasp to that concept, maybe you wouldn't be sitting in a back bedroom on some damn broken heart vacation, hanging out with your mother at a disgusting ass Ross. Maybe you would be at your house taking care of your son, getting your life together so you can get your kids for a summer visit and be making some coin on a platform that you can make unlimited, uncapped income. That's what most sane people would be doing right now.
if I sold all my stuff or pawned all my stuff, I pawned all my stuff. A girl maybe needed some money. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm not
I don't like a
ashamed.
messy
This is
Ross.
my
I just
journey. This
don't.
is my life journey.
I like Marshalls
If I
and
have to
TJ
start all the way at the
Maxx.
bottom, that's why when you're younger, ladies, you don't get in a relationship when you're really young, starting out. That's why it's smart to establish yourself, then meet somebody, have your own everything.
But you know, when I was saying this a year ago, 2 years ago, last week, I'm a hateful ass bitch.
I already explained this in my live the other day. Just to do things the right way. Meet somebody, live separately, get engaged, get
But now you're
married,
sitting here
then
with two
you
baby fathers
merge things together. You know what I
and
mean?
four
You just need
kids,
to spend
three
a lot
kids
of
you
time getting to
lost,
know a
looking real
person,
stupid.
you know? And
Hey,
look out for the red
Mastermind. Good
flags.
morning,
Red
honey.
flags are very important, and I see a lot of
Hello,
people don't
Ronnie
talk on
Rivers.
red
Good
flags or
morning.
they don't pay attention to them. But the moment you see a red flag or somebody does something disrespectful to you, end the situation. Don't be like me and stay in it and hope that it gets better because it usually never gets better.
Yeah, like the 3 times you let Zola bands come back, bust you down, and put a baby in you. Okay. And as many times as you talked about Gerard not being in love with Gerard, not wanting Gerard, wanting to move on, verbalizing that to Nisi, his family, thinking that that was cute. I would never, let me tell you something. I don't care how much I love my sister in laws. I would never, let me tell you something, and I'm even going to say it like this. I only have one brother. And if my sister in law came to me to talk trash about my brother, that would not fly. Now, I'm not, everyone's not the same, right? Some people can sit and be impartial and listen. And maybe if you have a true friendship, I love my sister in law and I think she's a beautiful person. But that's, like, we don't have that type of relationship. I do love her, but it's not and we have a great relationship, but it's not a relationship where she can come to me and trash my brother. She can come and talk to me if there's a problem and I need to maybe intercede on like a family level or something, but as far as like talking the dirt about my brother, yeah, I'm probably not going to really sit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to your own sister for that. But Olivia sat on numerous occasions talking to Nisi about Gerard and saying things that I think cross the line um, of what should be said and what's appropriate. And Nisi gave her great married woman advice before she ever even married Gerard. And honestly, you know, when it was time for her to go, yeah, go. Go. If you think you're going to be happy, go. So she went to Florida and then he comes and, you know, still you decide to marry him. And I think, you know, that was good for him because I don't know if he knew that that move, knowing that this woman was Fugazi, was probably one of the best things that he could have ever done because that gave him some rights where he would not have had rights. The fact that this woman went psycho on him and really could have made it very difficult, which it was very difficult for him to see his kids. But the fact that they were married actually gave him some additional rights that put her probably in the situation that she's in right now. You know, I don't think that if they hadn't gotten married, could he have still gotten the kids? Probably. But I think it made it easier as he is the father and also the husband, right? So that's just my opinion. I'm not an attorney, but that's just my opinion. But the girl's warped.
You feel me?
Girl, this
But yeah,
Ross
this
is off the damn
store is
chain.
packed. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at. Hold on. It's just packed. Coming in non-stop, and I'm like literally right at the front of the damn store on my phone. Crazy. I'm so irritated with my phone right now. I was just recording. I turned the camera back around to record, and it wasn't even recording. I hate when that happens. I don't even
That's
know what
when
I
Farrah
said.
says to me, Mom, you're not
I
recording.
said that I'm gonna take a trip. I'm taking a trip here very soon. I'm taking a vacation from my vacation, if you know what I mean. Okay. I need another vacation. So
Where? Where are you going with no
I need to
money?
go to the luggages over there because I need to get another luggage. Um, and
Girl, you can't
yeah,
even go
I
get your
met my
nails
mother at
done. Where are
the
you going?
elevator upstairs, and we were supposed to go down at the same time. She went to the escalator. I was taking the elevator, and look, her butt is still not down here. I've been waiting. Like, hello, Pidgey Miss Stella with the boots. I don't know where she's at, y'all. But I hope you guys are having a good day, night, morning, wherever you guys are watching this. I love y'all. I've had a really good Sunday. Just spent with some family. I'm not. I decided like soon after I got here that I'm not going to be vlogging any of my family members, any of my friends,
That's smart.
extravaganzas, like none of the things that we're doing.
Oh, you guys are having extravaganzas?
Because no, I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to keep certain things private. This is why I wanted to be transparent on this platform, but people just kill it. You know what I mean?
You kill it for yourself by watching stuff you shouldn't be watching. At the end of the day, Olivia is a silly woman. She's very silly, she's very childish. She thinks that she can control people that you just can't. Her videos look boring and basic. Yeah, it's look, the video that she put out Sunday was I think her second vlog. Um and it was of the basic variety. She was just kind of getting started. I don't know. Look, to me, at the end of the day, the bottom line is this, bitch, you fucked up. That's it. That's what this whole video needs to be called. I fucked up. I fucked up my life. I'm now on a back bedroom tour of relatives' houses. Let me tell you something. I go visit some family. Unless you guys have I guess they do have a room for her. I don't know. She was at a certain point in this video. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys something. I don't know where she's staying, but girl, it doesn't look good. Okay. Um, hold on, let me try to
Gotta
capture.
give me some of these.
So she's taking
I'm about to take one.
what in the world is going what in the
Okay.
sheet over a window is going on back there?
I think
Look, what in the fifth of Himidor is going on back there?
having him.
You guys see that? Like what's really
I'm having
going
such a hard
on?
time sleeping. So my grandma gave me some of these. I'm about to take one.
What in the big ass striped sheet? What in the front room is going on?
And yeah.
What what? Where are y'all at?
I think
Girl, with a Sephora bag. That is just it's like doing a scavenger hunt and running into a room and saying, "What doesn't belong in this room?" First of all, that wall art. Second of all, that fifth of alcohol sitting on the desk and a black and white striped Sephora bag.
having
It's just the
nice.
strange, odd, dark house for me. And the walls that need to be painted so desperately that they are overcast and yellow. It just, girl, I would be running to an airport. There's
Having
no
him,
way. There's no way. No way. Girl, what is going on? Girl, did y'all catch that? Am I being look, girl, this is not a friend of mine. This is someone I don't even know. All I know is that this person put up some content and she said she doesn't want it to be about Gerard. No, honey boo boo, it's all about you. It's all about, I don't know where you are, whose house that is. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to be hateful. I'm just speaking facts. Bitch, don't come on here talking about nobody and what anybody else has going on. If I were you and you are listening to this right now, my advice for you is to turn it off. This is not for you. This is going to be about you. You have fucked up. And the reality is that you're mad that people talk about it, but you have created a situation that you earn your money off this internet. You can't sit around here and be mad that something that you created, your channel, your content, this lifestyle, and be mad because people found it, created a community around how they want to enjoy it. If we want to enjoy your content by talking about it and being slick shady or being snarky or whatever, you can't tell me what to do. Not yesterday, not today, nor tomorrow. I'm not tapping you on your shoulder. I'm not tapping on no windows. Girl, this is a whole, I live in the computer. Ain't nobody coming for you, honey. It is depressing. Absolutely, Anita. I would get home and be like, what happened to the last month? What happened to my life? Where am I? I see no bassinet. There's no bassinet. There's no nothing. Hold on one second. Let me put this on mute so you guys can. So, I do think that look, this woman has gone through a very unfortunate set of circumstances, and she's going through it clearly, right? Um Instead of paying attention to her baby and living her life and trying to make the best out of a situation, this is a woman who continues to go live. This is a woman who continues to try to force and do her damage control lifestyle. Okay, back to the poll. She's mad about the public scrutiny. She's pretty much a social media cliche. And it's the most common pitfall, guys. That's a typo. Social media most common pitfall: warped reality, check; failed relationships, check; public scrutiny, check; damage control lifestyle, check. She is mad because people are discussing her channel. And at the end of the day, that's what makes you coin, sis. Somebody is gonna come look what in the sheet over a window is going on. And then you've got some off brand sleep medicine, and you got empty bottles of alcohol in it is a very large room. So I mean, it's not like she's in a small room. I don't know if she's in a different room from the room with the iron bed, but apparently this is what's going on, guys. And it doesn't look, like I said, I haven't really cracked on her. All I've said is it doesn't look fun. Okay, it doesn't look fun. Yeah, look, girl, because she doesn't have it full of hair. Pillows, no pillowcase, wrinkled sheets tacked up on the window. It's definitely giving trap house. Absolutely. And to the person who tagged me on, is it Trap House Beauty? There's a cute place here in Charlotte. I want to say it's called Trap House Beauty. It is super cute. And someone tagged me on it. I didn't even know that it was here. That it was a thing. And someone tagged me on it from Bougie Gang, and I don't know who you are over here, but I think I hearted it back. Thank you. But if you're in the bushes right now, thank you for tagging me on something in my basically in my backyard that I did not know was there. Thank you. She can't be getting those kids. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to me, if I were Gerard, the fact of seeing this monstrosity of a family vacation with your mother, I would want to do some sort of a wellness check before the kids get on a plane. Because if I don't know if they're going to go stay at like the Night's Inn, um, I mean, I don't know where this girl is living now. I mean, if she still has her apartment, so be it. But at the end of the day, I would be doing some sort of welfare check just to make sure. Hey, Pure Intentions. Good morning, hun. Christine Calhoun, Brandy. Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. IVS. I would be doing some sort of a welfare check or wellness check or something to make sure that there is actually an apartment to go to. Um, because she's been putting in little to no work. And I would imagine you've got to pay bills. You've got to pay power. You've got to pay water. You've got to pay gas. I don't know if she has gas or not. I'm assuming. Well, maybe she doesn't. I don't know if she has gas or not. Girl, not my business, not my problem. But there's bills to be paid. There's internet. There's all kinds of stuff. And when you've separated yourself from a place for a whole month, and where is Louis? Maybe Louis is with Auntie Raquel. I don't know. Um, yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Instead of making the best out of the situation, like why make a big deal about I'm not vlogging my friends, my family? Duh. I live a whole life and don't vlog any of those people. Why would I? I mean, if a friend wants to show up in a vlog, then they will, but I don't necessarily make a practice out of let me go have a friend outing and vlog. Because of COVID, let me tell you something. My outings with friends have been so few and far between. The last time I went and met up with a friend by myself, we went and had Mexican not too far from here. One of my good friends who could be in the bushes right now. She's a great friend that we haven't had enough time to really spend with each other. We used to work with each other and she's a sweetheart and she pops up into my live, but she's a very sweet person and under different circumstances we probably would have had a much fuller relationship by now. And she's a great person and a lovely friend. And of course, when I went and was able to have a meal and sit down and have adult conversation um for an hour or two, no, the camera did not even come out. I didn't even think about it, to be quite honest. It was just nice to be with a friend, another woman, have a chat, talk about what's going on in the mommy space, in workspace, what's going on with your house. Is it coming through? Like how is the decorating coming? She just bought a new house, all the things, just getting caught up. And that's not typically something that, I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I would have thought about it, like, hey, do you want to be in the vlog? But yeah, no. Maybe one day. You know what I'm saying? I've had friends come on my channel before, but for the most part, Olivia, girl, you got so much going on and your channel is so negative. Yeah, I wouldn't put anybody on there, to be quite honest. Elizabeth Cruz, good morning. Riza ATL, good morning, boo boo. Riza, I don't know what you I'm gonna have to reach out to you because I definitely still want to do something fragrance with you so bad. Because I know you are a fragrance person and I would love to talk fragrance with you because I'm a newbie at talking fragrance or just even I know what I like, but as far as all of what's hot, and I know that you're into the fragrance community, I would love to hear some of what you've got to talk about. So I'm going to I would love for us to, have a chat about that. Maybe on Real Talk Bougie. So let me know. Um Elizabeth Cruz, good morning. Kitten Zombie, good morning. Good morning, everyone, guys. Okay, so we just wrapped up Olivia, guys. So we're gonna keep moving forward. Hey, Boo, good morning. Huh? It's a little bit of a thunderstorm outside. Woke up Boo Boo. It's okay, Boo Boo. You can go back and lay down. Okay. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. Yes. Good morning, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I got started a little bit early today. Um, let's move right on in. For some of you, this might be what you wanted to see. And maybe y'all saw this yesterday, but we're going to talk about it. This was interesting to me. Uh this this is a whole nother situation that just keeps getting worse and worse, like worser and worser and worser. That's on the level of tooken. Okay. So big clue what we're gonna talk about. Um Let's talk about this. I knew this was a problem when I saw that she was live. I was like, what in the whole girl? What is really going on over here? Okay. Y'all doing too much. Oh, isn't it cute how she just fit right perfectly into the middle? Let's just keep that like that for a minute. I know my overlays bother some of you guys. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Yes, hit the like button, please. Do you mind? Do you mind? Absolutely. Let's keep going. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Headband coming off.
Girl, it does not matter.
I look like I just woke up.
You look like that all the time. I don't
Y'all are like
understand.
right behind my steering wheel, so I
Guys,
couldn't
don't
even get
forget
this
to
damn
vote
thing. I
on
need
this
a
poll,
new
please.
freaking I need a new
Life?
car mount.
Oh.
Because mine is acting like it don't want to stick anywhere. I don't know why. Maybe because it's dusty a little bit. And it's not really dusty right there. That could be why. Hopefully I don't fall. I'm gonna just let everyone look. See, I'm already falling. I'm gonna let everyone come in first, and then we'll talk. We'll talk. How's everyone's morning? First of all, good morning to the world. Hopefully, y'all can hear me.
I wonder where the girls were. Were they does anyone know at this moment, were they home
I
asleep?
need to go home and edit. I need some coffee. Oh, y'all are falling. See, y'all ain't say nothing. This card mount sucks. Like, it's loose and everything. I need to go to the store and grab one. Put y'all on charger. Hey, every time I think I'm gonna come to a light, I don't get lucky. I know. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, it's just, well, I don't know what it is now. The last 2 days, last 3 days, I said two. Going to daycare, Aiden has gave me hell. The first day, it wasn't so bad. It was just more so, it was too loud in there. Too many kids. I know he asked me, oh, this damn thing keeps falling. When we got there, where's his teacher? You know, their teachers aren't there. Well, his teacher, their teacher's not there. And I was like, I don't know where this woman is, but all the teachers are not there yet. So it's kind of just.
Does she not know how to ask a question? This is what I'm wondering. This is a woman who sits here and acts like she's noticing everything. Oh, thank you, Movie in Silence. This is a woman who acts like she's noticing everything, but she's asking nothing. That's weird to me. That you are noticing certain things, but you're not asking any questions. Where's the teachers? So I have never seen her take kids to daycare before. I don't know if she took the first two to daycare or not, but how in the world um you've got two, you're dropping off twins. You don't seem to really understand what's going on. Why not ask a question? Just ask. Hey, what time does do the teachers come in? Or there's kind of like this is my experience with daycare. So between like 8 and 4 or 9 and 3, you have the actual teacher there. You could drop off as early as 6 in the morning and you can pick up as late as 6 at night. This is when I dropped off at daycare. And that's up until Farah may have been, gosh, Farah was going to daycare. Oh, Jesus. Well, all day until first grade, right? And then she went to after school. Cause I was like, where'd she go after daycare? Cause I know she was still doing something. She was going to after school at school. So a lot of you who have little kids who don't know yet, after school is basically in school kind of daycare. So after they get out of class, bigger kids can do homework, they go outside to play on the ball field, and it's just childcare that's provided by your school system, and it runs just like a daycare. So, um, but it's for kids at the school. So this might be obvious to some, but for some, maybe not. Um, but yeah, when she was there in the morning, they would come in and some kids would come in sleepy. They could just go lay down on a mat. From 6 to maybe 7:30, I think it was still almost quiet time. They would come in, they could sit down, they would have cups of juice ready, a little half of a muffin or something like that, something for them to snack on, and then they would have breakfast. They would all have breakfast together like around 9 o'clock, and then they would eat lunch like 11:30, almost 12. Then they would go outside to play, then they would take a nap, then they come back, for some learning, some playing in their stations. After breakfast would be kind of maybe a little bit of outside play, a little bit of shapes and numbers and singing and walking. Luckily, she went to a daycare that had a very big property. The couple that owned the daycare actually bought 2 houses. So they had probably maybe an acre, acre and a half. They had a huge property. Um, and there were 2 houses. One was kind of like the small kids and then the after school program. Okay. The husband drove the daycare bus and they had a huge yard. It was very nice, right? Um, and it was a little bit of home style, but it was also a traditional preschool daycare, whatever. Anyway, um, but when I didn't know what was going on or there were different teachers, I would just ask. I would just ask. There was Miss Danielle who was like the director. She worked with the owners. She was like the director of all of the assistants, the daycare ladies and the teachers. And then there were specific teachers and specific classrooms. And then, like, after 3 or 4 o'clock, those ladies would leave, like the certified, I guess, teachers. And then it would be the some of the younger girls in the baby room. The kids are out playing. So there were some who were teachers, there were some who were aides, there was a lady who cooked. There's lots of different positions. You just ask. Ask a question. That's my point. You've got 2 children of a minor age at a new facility. You don't know what's going on, and you're sitting around talking to people on the internet who have no clue about what's going on,
Is I can
and neither
wait
do
and take
you.
them later, like at 9 something, then they'll be in their class. Like they'll be all separated, I guess you could say. I said 9 something, like 9 o'clock or 8:30.
Me personally, I'm sorry. I'm paying for daycare. Y'all going when I get ready. 6, 7, whatever time. Jasmine clearly needs some free time to be able to do some things, and Aiden needs to get used to being around other people. And I get it that there's some other situations at play, but that's not something that she's mentioning. At the end of the day, homie has to get used to there's plenty of kids, no matter what the situation is, are going to feel a way when they start having to go someplace they don't want to go and have to start doing things they don't want to do. Jasmine is not big in the discipline department. She complains and whines and aggravates herself at these kids. And luckily, she has Kaylin and Amira or Amaya who basically listen. But yeah, those twins are not in the listening business, especially Aiden. Aiden's not listening to nothing. She's barely disciplined, this kid. So now that he has to sit and pay attention or mind or be quiet or and learn how to be around other little boys at 4 years old, how to play, not spit. You know what happens at the daycare. This is where kids learn how to not bite, not touch, keep your hands to yourself, not spit, learn how to sit down, get ready for school. But these kids have been at her house learning zero, zip, zilch their whole entire life, other than what this numbskull has been pouring into them. And of course, he doesn't want to be there. He wants to still be at home running the show. But he needs, I would be dropping him off first thing. They know what to do. They're professionals. These are professional people at watching kids, training children, and teaching them how to be ready for school. That's what they do, which is what you're not equipped to, because you lucked out on the first two were nice, very cooperative young ladies. Yeah, the twins, that's a whole nother situation. And Ava is having a good time because Ava seems to be very social. Aiden wants to just sit around and be like an old man. You know what I'm saying? He wants to do what he wants to do. And he needs to be there. I wouldn't worry about him. Girl, he will get with the program. As soon as he makes himself a little buddy friend, he will be good. As soon as he figures out there's no options, this is going to be life now till I turn 18, getting up early, putting on clothes, listening to another adult, learning, putting some different ideas and thoughts in my head and learning something. As soon as he gets with the program, he'll be good. But hanging around your ass, lady, yeah, this is all your fault. And the
But
fact that you can't ask a question, girl, you just
they be
silly.
fighting. They wake up early in the morning fighting and stuff. But I don't know why their teacher's not there. And I guess because
Because she doesn't have to be at work
I've seen
yet.
some kids in there that look like they were older. Like they look like they were older than Amaya. Like they literally put all the kids together until the teachers get there. But the older kids, I keep following. They were actually about to leave the classroom, but he has not been wanting to go in his classroom.
But that
I
would
don't know
happen to
why. He just
anybody,
has not been wanting
Ivy.
to go in there, and it's been a fight. And I'm like, come on.
Even if he has some sort of situation, because I don't want to put a tag on it. I don't know what the boy's situation is, but let's just say at the end of the day, when you are new to a new environment, little kids, how many kids break down and fall on the first day of kindergarten, pre-K? This is common. This is common. Kids are going to have a problem leaving home for the first time, with whatever you have to do and not seeing mommy all day. Also getting into work. The boy is now basically in school. So this is common. My thing is this, the fact that you have so many questions and you're addressing it with us, and you couldn't just stand there and ask the lady, what time do the teachers come in? What time do they go to their classes? What's getting ready to happen right now? Ask some, where's the schedule? If they are a state-run facility, which I'm sure they are, she probably gets daycare dollars. Um, Girl, ask for the schedule. They have everything. If they're like a 3, I would hope 4 or 5-star daycare, that they have a whole schedule. They gave you something when you signed up, and the fact that you don't know what's going on, girl, it's not a good look.
Come on, Aiden, get out the car.
No,
Your
it's like,
brother
Mom,
is
go ahead and get in the
heavy.
car and go. We
Let's
got this.
go. He does not want to get out
They
the car.
probably were like, Mom, we're
Today,
good. Go
he's
ahead.
out.
Bye. We got this.
You know,
Don't worry about
and
it.
he just
They're
didn't
going
want
to
to
get
walk
him
in.
good
And
and
I'm like,
potty
Aiden, come
trained,
on.
everything.
Like, Legend is heavy. And I'm just standing there, and people are behind us. And I'm just like, what is it? Why is he doing this to me?
Because you're
Why
standing
is
there.
it that he doesn't?
Drop him off, turn
He's
around and
fine,
go.
like, once he's in his classroom. But when he's in the other, like, when he's in the other classroom, and it's all the kids, he does not want to go in there. And I think when the first time he said it was too, because it hasn't been like that every time we went to daycare, but the first time he said it was too loud. So I understand that. But
this is the first reality that kids have to understand at 4 years old. Shit's not going to be your way. And you're going to go into places where you're not going to know people and where you're going to be uncomfortable. And you got to just use what you've learned, which is sometimes be quiet, have a seat, be sociable, follow directions, all of those things. This is when it starts, Jasmine. And as someone who says you've been a teacher, as someone who says that they worked in childhood education, how is it that you don't know this as a mother of damn 5 children? How is it that you don't know?
it really wasn't loud today. It was just a lot of kids in there, but
he don't want to be there. Duh.
Like, they were all kind of just doing their thing. Ava went in there and she started playing. She sat down at a table. I was like, Aiden, go sit down with Ava. He did not want to go sit down with her. He would leave from by the door. So I'm looking at the cameras because they have cameras.
I in no way, look, he's a child. Aiden probably barely even knows what's going on. I mean, kids at 4 years old, I don't care if you're the most prepared kid for daycare, preschool, but Jasmine has to understand there are other kids who are going to be just like Aiden, who have more special needs, less special needs. At the end of the day, number one, ask questions. Number two, if he has additional needs, if it's too loud for him, get him some headphones. Get him some noise canceling headphones. Get him something to put over his. Do you not think that these centers are equipped to handle a child? Then you need to identify or bubble up what's going on. But this woman is on live stream talking to us who can't help her. But yeah, Aiden is going to have to get with the program. This is a mom who is not necessarily identifying him as anything. So I don't know that he's ever going to get the services that he needs if he in fact really does need additional services, because his mom wants to just think that they are getting speech therapy and just needed some addition. I think Aiden honestly is going to thrive. I think that Jasmine left those kids locked in a back bedroom for a long time, and those kids need and deserve an opportunity to be social and make some little friends their own age and get used to life as other kids experience it, and not have going into school, like real school, pre-K or K, for the first time. These are kids who should have been in daycare a long time ago, getting exposure to other kids. I mean, at the end of the day, if he needs to be back down off of some things or have more of a quiet room set up, then let the teachers know. Like, why are you telling us? She can't even ask a question about when his teacher comes in. You think that she communicated to the daycare director what she thinks his needs potentially are?
And stuff. And
She's
so I'm looking
ridiculous.
and I'm like, oh my God, why is he just standing there? People trying to come in.
Why is he just
He
standing there?
started
Because
playing
you're
with
just
puppets, but
standing
he wouldn't
there.
leave from by the door. So I went back over there and I was like, Aiden, you need to move.
Look, this is
People
all
try to get their
Jasmine's
kids to
fault.
drop their kids off by the door. And that's the teacher should be doing that, but I felt bad for her because it was just one teacher in there. Usually it's
Jasmine
like
is so ridiculous.
3 or 4 because it's a lot of kids, you know what I'm saying? But he was just testing me this morning.
He's testing you? Girl, are you kidding me?
Ask his teacher. There was another, see, and that's another thing. I don't know what's going on. Because, like, his teacher, their teacher,
Yes, I agree
she's
with
not there
that.
when I get
Phil
there.
seems
Sometimes
to.
I don't know which teacher is which teacher. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm going to have, because their dad's supposed to pick them up. So I'm going to have.
Jasmine has so much going on. It seems like when Phil has the kids, Phil is focused on the 4 kids as a whole, right? Jasmine is focused on trying to feed. Jasmine acts like, this is my take on Jasmine at the house. Jasmine is constantly on cafeteria duty. Jasmine's main focus is fixing some damn meals around that house. Jasmine's whole life. Me personally, I know they had to get what they could get. You know, they're renting a home and everything. And I know that real estate is very hard to come by right now and it's hard to find places. But me personally, I would not have a house where the kitchen is smack dab in the center of the house. Literally, that house has a kitchen right in the middle. It seems like her whole entire focus is on that damn kitchen. Period. Like, you can't function in that house without walking through the kitchen. I love having the kitchen off in a certain area of the house, where if I don't want to be bothered with the kitchen all day, I don't have to be bothered with the kitchen all day. You understand what I'm saying? Jasmine is so focused on just keeping those kids fed and eating. It's never really much else conversation going on other than when she's interacting with the kids. Just notice it. It always revolves around some sort of food, they just ate, they're getting ready to eat, or somebody's hungry. There's never, doesn't really seem to be a whole lot of talk about anything else. It's always around some damn food, in my opinion.
Him ask, or ask the lady in the front, because I feel like they kind of rotate. Like, honestly, I feel like their teachers rotate. And because I see a different teacher in there all the time. So I'm like, are they short teachers?
What
Should
you
I
want a
have chose a
job?
different daycare? Yeah, he was like, they too loud. And he quick to say it too. And when we first went that time,
Because he's used to being in the
they weren't
house
loud. They
with
were really loud.
you.
Like, Ava, she kind of just went in there and she looked around like, I don't know about all this. Okay, sorry y'all. I was freaking talking to Chris. Cause we was talking about Aiden. Cause he was like, you can just leave them in. I said my problem was because the classroom doors are not locked. And he was just kept opening the door. I didn't want him to run out the fucking classroom. That was one thing. Two,
Does she not think that there's probably 100 other kids in the school? Whether there's 20 other kids, 100 kids, 200 kids, at the end of the day, you don't think that they're used to that? And if you have a runner, if you have an escape artist, then that's something that you need to communicate. And when you drop him off, you need to put his hand in a teacher's hand so that he's always near a teacher. And then you also need to look at him and say, don't run out of this classroom. Stay put now. You need to talk to him. Jasmine, talk to the boy. It's like she talks at him and talks about him. She's constant. This is a kid that needs a lot of attention. And every time we see Jasmine, I mean, maybe she's giving him more attention now because she's been online a little bit less, but who knows where she's at, girl. She could be on TikTok or Facebook for all we know. Because I do follow her on other platforms, but I'm not like in the know as soon as she hits the go live button. But girl, she just doesn't give Aiden the attention, the focus that he might really need. And that's where I see as one of the problems, is that she really has some high expectations of what she wants for him to do, but I don't think she really sets the groundwork for him to get it done.
he was standing in front of their door and people were trying to come in. And it was only one lady in there. Yeah, my bad. I saw your message. Chris had called me. There was only one lady in there. I was getting ear. Oh, why? That's Chris, y'all. I was like, who honking at me?
Your man, dummy.
There was only one lady in there because he'd be saying I drive like a granny, but I drive the speed limit.
I drive the speed limit. She takes him too early. She said they're there from 6 to. She's trying to get her money's worth. I mean, if she really had to be at work at 7 and all of
Thank
that.
you, Chris, for fucking my shit up. I don't even know if y'all can see me.
Girl, we can see you. And we can see those flapjack boobies. You've never seen Jasmine get down to their level and really speak
now
to
it's
them.
good.
No.
My freaking shit is.
She doesn't. She talks at them
and messed me up.
and then sits and talks about them.
Aiden is.
She doesn't talk to them. And if she does, I mean, maybe it's not appropriate for her to put that on camera.
I might go live later because it's just irritating. I'm over here talking and I feel like it was just buffering this whole time. He will be backing up.
Oh, thank you, Chardonnay. Yes,
Hurry
thank
up.
you. I appreciate that, boo boo.
He over here backing up into the driveway.
Okay.
All these damn birds.
All your kids have some kind of special need. Time to accept it, and okay. Is it Von Zeroni? Brown, hello. Hey, Miss Vaughn.
You get on my nerves. He messed up my live.
Hey,
Messed
Lotus,
up
I
our
hope you
live.
don't mind
He
me
messed
saying
up my live
Vaughn.
stream, Tickle Bug. You feeding the baby girl. I'm about to go in here and make. Well, I already made him a bottle, but he didn't want to drink it. I think he's sleepy. See if he drink his bottle. I made Chris get him out because he heavy.
That's what happened. Kids grow up. They don't stay 7, 8, 9 pounds. They actually
All right, y'all. I'm about to
start
end
putting
it.
some
I'm
weight.
gonna have to come back and talk to y'all. Chris ended messing my live up. No driving ass. Babe,
Ooh.
you messed up. Calling me, you messed as I can drive. I was driving the speed limit. Can you get him? He's heavy. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
No driving ass. But yo, no driving ass.
He's smiling. He like, get me out this car seat. I can't drive. Chris is just his driving and my driving are two different because I drive the speed limit.
Can't drive.
I said I'm about to pull up to the house. It's about 2 blocks down. That is pulling up to the house.
I would be like, if
I was
you don't
almost here.
Be quiet. I'm on live. No driving ass. Jasmine, with your no driving ass.
Did you spit up? You spit up?
With your granny.
What's on your
with
face?
Your granny
Did you spit
driving
up?
ass.
Okay, hold on.
Your hot, sweaty armpits.
Did he spit up? But where is it at? They got all this sand in my car.
Obviously,
I told you it's all this sand from when they went to daycare. You finna get them? Just think about it. Yep. I'm about to tell you water.
I wonder where the girls were.
You get it.
She's like a whole man.
You get it.
Chris likes a masculine female. Is that more about Chris than it is about Jasmine? That Chris likes a woman who's manly? Chris, you like a manly lady? A lady man?
Let me know when you come in so I can lock the door.
You like a woman who stands in her masculine energy? Is that what you like, Chris?
That shit cold.
Flapjack tits.
What does room look like?
It looks like a disco. It looks like don't.
Stuff out.
It looks like music should be playing.
Oh man, I need to wash their clothes, y'all.
How is that an afterthought when you walk out of their room and you're looking at the laundry room? You walk out the room and it's right there at the laundry room.
Later. Wash their clothes. I was pulling up. I was pulling up, Chris. I was. Why are you playing right there?
Busted. So I wonder what she told Chris. She said you were just doing that so you could do your live. So look, at the end of the day, this is what conversation needs to happen. Jasmine, if you're in the bushes, hit the like button, okay? This is the deal. Chris is low-key sabotaging and making you look stupid, okay? What you need to do is, girl, get up right close and personal and be like, look, I don't come to your job and fuck around. Stop doing it to mine. Now, Jasmine, if you would get up in the morning, wash your face, put on a bra and some decent athleisure, people would take you more seriously. And you looking funky badunky is not going to get you the respect of your man who enjoys of the fact that he's got a whole woman that gets to stay at home on his wackadoodle, probably low-paying jobs that he needs to have too. And that you can make coin from the house. But instead of you getting up, washing up, and fixing up, so he can actually think that maybe you are doing a job when you're live streaming, he thinks that you're just socializing. He's treating it like you're just on Facebook Live playing around, but not realizing that Facebook Live pays coin too. Because you don't treat it like a legit job, He doesn't treat it like a legit job. Is Chris an asshole? Obviously, yes, to me. But you can't expect the people around you to treat you and your job seriously when you don't take it seriously yourself. You have daycare now, and you are still looking wretched AF. You got a whole situation where you don't understand what's going on at the daycare to make your child comfortable so that you can have a good day and get your money's worth of those kids over there at the daycare. And then you got some idiot blowing up your spot who shares your bed and happens to be the father of one of those kids talking to you like trash on a live stream where you make money. You are dumb and he's dumb. That will be the last time Chris will be talking to me like that.
Oh, because I'm coming out. And I was pulling, but I was down the street. So I wasn't.
Because he didn't care anything about embarrassing her, Petty. He's petty.
Girl,
Nikki Caters, hey boo boo. Hey pineapples, hey boo boo.
I'm about to warm up Legend bottle. Got to put it in the microwave.
Do they sleep in those lights? Girl, probably.
Before I left. Well, I didn't put it in here. I knew I wasn't tripping. This thing be telling y'all, I feel like there's a ghost in our house. The bottle warmer be turning. It be going from different bottle.
I can't stand all that bee talk. Why. The bottle be turning. They be doing this. So. I think we be having ghosts. It's awful.
All these cabinets open, y'all. Just be me.
It just be me.
Yeah, I'm about to get their stuff together and pack their bags.
So I wonder if the girls are already at their dad's house. Are they at Camp Dad's?
I'll talk to y'all later. We'll talk about Aiden, daycare stuff.
Why do you keep talking about these boys? Why don't you tell us how you resolve it? Don't sit and talk about Aiden.
Legend,
just doing? Tell us what happened at the daycare and how you got it, situated.
And then he'll smile at her and then fall asleep.
Good morning. Good morning.
We hear his bottle.
He's not even talking to you. Why don't you go about your business? Look, you got, let me, so Chris is over there obviously giving a ton of affection to the baby. Look at that dirty air filter cover. Can we just soak that in for a second? Chris, you can open that up, and Jasmine, you can use a Swiffer on that. Okay, you can open that up. That air filter has not been changed. Okay. Are we watching this? How dirty that air filter is? Have you guys gotten a look-see at that dirty ass air filter? This is Jasmine. If you want to know why your allergies are on fleek, if you want to know why you constantly have sinusitis, sinus infections, and your nose is flared open like you're getting ready to do a ring toss game, maybe clean that nasty, dirty, wretched air filter that needs to be wiped off, cleaned, and I suspect an air filter needs to be changed in there. That's disgusting. How are you cleaning a house with a dirty fucking air filter like that? How are you expecting to not activate your asthma? That's absolutely the most disgusting display, period. And I just noticed that. I didn't even notice it before. That dirty fucking filter is disgusting. That looks like they have not, whenever my husband changes the filters on a regular basis, okay? And you can get them on auto delivery from Amazon, all right? Every time he opens up that grill, it's a wipe down situation. Okay? It's a wipe down. It's a wipe down. Okay? Filters that dirty and you're living in a white house. Like, no, I had not even noticed that before. That is absolutely grotesque. They get on camera looking any kind of way. Girl, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Put on a decent sports bra. If you don't want to wear a bra, put on a sports bra. Okay? And I beg to differ, guys. If Jasmine had a traditional job and she had to be there at 7 o'clock, the kids would have to get used to being there no matter what at 6:30. So I don't necessarily have a problem with her dropping the kids off. What I have a problem with is you not trying to figure out what's going on so you can get with the program on how to drop this kid off where he's not feeling traumatized. But also, we also have to understand he's new. He's new and he hadn't made a little buddy friend yet. They need to work on helping him make a little friend so he can have a little buddy that when he sees his buddy show up, they can go play cars and have something to do. And if she needs him to show up with his little noise canceling earphones on, then do that. If you want to send him with his device and at a certain point he turns off his device. Like, you got to work with these children. Children are people too. So she has to work with Aiden to figure out what's comfortable. But at the end of the day, this is life, y'all. Life is schedules, going places, reporting, following directions, and doing things and learning. That's life. And these kids, it's good that they're getting a good dose of it. I think that this is great. And the fact that he's got some sensitivities and it's showing up, good. So you know how to help him. But she should pay attention and not take it as a sign like, I don't know where the teachers are. Pay attention to your son and tell them what he needs. I just don't think that she is even talking to the people. Why does make a point to tell Chris every single move she does for the baby? She wants some mommy attention because she knows, as being kind of like a very masculine female. I mean, he's probably not. That's why he was like, "Girl, go put on a dress." It's like she's looking for his attention, making his baby priority over anything or anyone else. Well, if she changes that filter, she probably changes it and doesn't clean the actual vent, which defeats the purpose of changing. Absolutely. I mean, look how dirty that is. And it's right out there by the kitchen. So it's getting grease and all kinds of shit because that thing is sucking up the dirt from the air. Look how filthy it is. That's disgusting. Asthma be damn, monkeypox. Girl, she probably got damn all kinds of allergens and pathogens and all kinds of crap in the air. That is awful. The occupational therapist that comes through to give the speech therapy should identify that as like an opportunity, and that needs to be cleaned ASAP. That's absolutely ridiculous. um Girl, but that dirt came from right there in Austin, Texas. Okay, period. Okay. um she said she was overwhelmed, but added another kid to the equation. Girl, a mess, right? Um, make it make sense. Well, it's called thirst. It's called man thirst.
Hi, is it because of my mommy?
Look how dirty that thing is.
He's so nosy.
I bet you with some bleach and a hose, that thing would go right back to clean. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let's get rid of that. Okay. All right, guys. A mess. The other students will want headphones too. They won't understand that Aiden has them for a special reason. He needs to be pulled from that class. I think he just started class. I mean, look, I haven't had that situation, and maybe some of you all have more experience than I do. I'm thinking that he's going to be able to assimilate just fine with his class. I don't really know. So I don't even really want to speak on it too much because I'm not an expert. I just think that when you're introducing something new to the child, you need to ask a bunch of questions. And if you've got questions, call the director and ask your questions so that you can get with the program with the drop off, and that's it. And you coming in with the baby, And maybe Chris was home, so she couldn't leave the baby at home. But I don't know. I think you need to try to make the drop off as easy as possible. So, I don't know. Um I think she needs to get with the program a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe there is a special needs daycare. I'm not sure. Or maybe she needs to, I don't know that Jasmine, even if she did, she is going to identify him as needing extra help, because Jasmine, I don't think recognizes that there's a situation. So I don't really know. But I think um a lot of this is, my opinion is, I think that he needs to get used to being in a new situation, getting used to his teacher. If she's dropping off too early, I don't know. But if Jasmine all of a sudden went off YouTube and got a job that started at 7 o'clock in the morning, he would be getting dropped off at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? If she feels like her day is starting early, I would not leave them there for 12 hours all of a sudden. If you're dropping them off early, I'd be picking them up by 3 o'clock. I mean, is that enough? You went from nothing to 12 hours a day. What the fuck? They're going to be at the daycare more than they're with you. But I would drop them off early, but I would also pick them up early. I wouldn't have them there with all the after school kids, because that's when it gets crazy again. So let him get used to the morning kind of flow in, get their little class, and at 3 o'clock when the after school kids, but now it's summer, so really the kids that are there are also camp. So the after schoolers that may come, like up to the maybe 10, 12 year olds, you got a lot of different kids that are going to be there, because now it's summertime. So I don't know, y'all. That's her problem. I guess we're gonna start hearing all about it, because it's some new content. Aiden has entered the chat, and basically she is going in on really discussing his business. And honestly, these kids get no privacy. They get absolutely no privacy. They get no time to um experience anything without Jasmine not making it a topic of conversation. And you don't want Chris talking about your non-driving ass, but you're telling everybody the intimate details about how he is assimilating, or how he is, um his process of getting used to this new environment that he's been introduced to, that seems like or sounds like you're dropping him off for 12 hours a day. That's way too long. Forget about too early. I would think that that's just too long, to leave them for 12 hours. You are taking full advantage of this daycare now. It's just wake them up and now put them to bed. I think that that's just way too much. Me personally, I would be there by 4, 3:30, 4 o'clock, maybe 7:30. But if you're dropping off at 6:30, why not pick them up at 3, 4, 4 o'clock the latest? 12 hours, girl, that's way too long. That's way too long. Even if it's 3 days a week, is too long, especially considering that they have not been on that type of a schedule. So, I don't know. Um, yeah, I think Jasmine put something into the ether that makes Aiden go into a certain type of mode. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like Jasmine is a very overbearing, do too much mom. And not as much of the right things. That's just me. Curls soft as cotton. Hey, good morning. Some kids are there that long if their parents work all the absolutely. Um, just like I said, if Jasmine were starting a job, he would have to get used to it. If she was starting a job that she had to be at 7 o'clock, she's going to work at the hospital, whatever the case might be. This is normal for many children. This is real life. But at the end of the day, um, the fact that you do have some flexibility and you are noticing that there are some challenges, the first few weeks, just kind of roll them into getting to absorb their new environment. Some people don't have the luxury of that, but if you do, I mean, I don't know. Jasmine is an all or nothing type person. Either she's, oh, they're open 6:30 to 6:30. Well, I'm gonna just drop them off 6:30 to 6:30. Girl, you can't make this stuff up. This girl doesn't seem to understand that probably between like 9 and 3, that's when they don't want you. Like most of the daycares, they want the kids in by a certain time and they want them, you can start picking up at a certain time. If you have to pick up early, that's fine. But at the end of the day, usually those core hours, like 9 to 3, that's when instruction, learning, all the things are happening. The teachers, the actual daycare teachers are there. That's when they don't want the interruptions. So between 6:30 and 9, it's pretty much kind of like an open door. At 3 o'clock, it's open door to start picking up. That's why, like, if you wanna drop off early, I don't see anything wrong with that. If he just can't get with the program, then maybe drop off later and pick up later. Let them play more after their classes are finished. But I think that they have a lot to gain from being in those classes, just from the fact of you have a mother who is very preoccupied with a fucking best ass friend who is sitting in a back damn bedroom named Tuna La Fish. You understand what I'm saying? Their mother is not playing with a full deck. This is a woman who is fugazi, okay? What do they need to be at home for? To be ignored further? To sit up under disco lights? These kids are now going to be in, even though that's their safe place, their familiar place, they're going to get to know and love these teachers just like all our kids did. If you had the experience of sending your kids to daycare or preschool, they develop relationships with these teachers just like they develop with their regular teachers at school, aunties, friends, all of that. So hopefully she picked a good place, and he's going to find a special teacher, make a friend. That's my hope for Aiden, that he can make himself a little friend. Ava can make herself a little friend, and this will be a great experience. But, I don't know how it's going to sort out, but that's my hope. Um, I do agree that Aiden knows how to act with Phil, but he still can't form a sentence. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. He needs some help, and Jazz isn't mentally equipped to handle it. Girl, that's why they need to be at the school. Jasmine isn't nurturing. She isn't calming. She is very erratic and, girl, not equipped. They act different with Phil because he's more nurturing. Yes, and he's attentive. He's also he's engaged at listening, right? He's so patient with them, absolutely. Yeah, he's engaged, right? He talks to them. He doesn't talk at them. There's a difference between talking to your kids or talking at your kids, right? She seems to be a talk at her, not a talk to her, right? She's messing him up. Yeah, girl, I hope not. Let's just hope. Missed yesterday. Hope. Oh, thank you. Thank you to everybody. I didn't have a day off. Was it yesterday's Tuesday? No, I was not. I worked yesterday, but I'm here. Let's see. He doesn't seem annoyed. Well, because he doesn't have the full load. Jasmine is annoyed because Jasmine is having to do a lot, but that's what she chose. She chose this life. Okay. She created this whole situation when she opened them legs and accepted the bus down, right? That's what she did. Um, right. Absolutely pineapples. He gets to be fun dad, but at least they have a very calming home base, and Philip is the father of 10, so he's very understanding, type of patient dude, and he seems to enjoy the village that he has created. Phil is like the a mayor of a small village of children that are all related to him, okay? So he's the mayor of the village and he loves all the children, and that's wonderful that they have that. Jasmine is preoccupied with a man named Hips and a baby named Stinka, okay? Stinka is the new penny on the street. And if she had a baby Stinka girl, she'll be happy with baby Stinka girl too. Okay. There's plenty of people who are addicted to having kids that always show favor to the newest of the new babies. But like we all know, they all grow up, right? They all poop, they all pee, they all do everything. And not saying they fall out of favor, but the shiny new penny, the greasy, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? So that's why the big kids are wherever they were at, either asleep, over to their grandma's house. I don't know where the girls were. She didn't mention them the whole video. But Chris came in yelling, talking like he's walking up into the trap house. Jasmine is feeling a little left out and watching Chris give. I did not see or hear any smackations of the lips when she saw Chris. It was giving very much he's just coming home from work vibes, or he's been out all night. He was out dashing. Okay. Stinker girl. Yes. He is the mayor of the Proud Dad of 10 Club, the Strong Daddy Phil Club. Okay. He's got 10 kids. Strong Daddy Phil. Okay. All right, guys. We've had a wonderful morning. We've reacted to 2 videos. You guys are amazing. Lots of challenges for these mommies, but guys, you know what? There's always hope. There's always hope and some prayer, okay? And at the end of the day, these mommies need to do what? Take control of their own lives and stop watching reaction videos. Pay attention to your children's, and don't focus on people who don't give a fuck about you, which could be a lot of people in this chat right now, okay? Social media's most common pitfalls, guys. 291 of you voted. 13% say public scrutiny. That's the most common pitfall. I would say absolutely. Failed relationships, it's just become a cliche. And 24% damage control lifestyle, i.e. back bedroom lifestyle, okay? And 45% of the 291 of you who have voted, yeah, warped reality. Bitch is delusional. Okay. A bitch delusional. Okay. That's it. Guys, have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will see you next time. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, guys, I don't know if you saw this or not, but Phil put up a video 7 hours ago. So I guess that was what, 7 hours ago. Go look at the thumbnail. Aiden gets his haircut. Aiden got his haircut, guys. I don't know if you guys had seen that already. But Aiden got a damn, he got a fade. He got a fadeaway. So if you hadn't seen that, Proud Dad of 10, Strong Daddy Phil with 942 views has Aiden profiled, and Aiden got a high top fade, guys. Okay. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, BougieGang Gang, It's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay, take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch. Cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.